guys, this is Panda Vapes here again, and I'm here with another hardware review. Today we are going to be doing two hardware reviews from .mod.com. I just received these I purchased them for the purpose of this review and also for my enjoyment. It was not given to me, sadly. I am just not there yet. So I purchased these both because I really liked them. So now the RDA and the mod I do have out already because I have been using it. But I will show you what it comes with. Now let's start with the RDA first. One complaint I do have with the RDA is when I received it, this bottom was broke and there was plastic everywhere, and it's pretty sharp, so I could have definitely cut myself if I wasn't safe. And it came with some O-rings, and the RDA was in here. So that was nice. It would have been a really nice touch if it wasn't broke. That's a con. Big con. I don't like getting broken merchandise, even if it's just the holder. I was really excited to get something really nice and classy, and it was broke. Yeah. Not really happy about that at all. Whoever packaged this needs to be fired. No, they need training, obviously, because that was not cool. I spent $170 something for both of these. I shouldn't have anything broken in it. It should come nice like everyone else's comes. So anyway, yes, it has a cork .mod. Comes with some O-rings, a few O-rings in there, and then you have this with your extra pieces. I had the Squonk pin in there, and both the Squonk pins, and it also had some RDA. Some pre-made coils. I am using them though. So yeah, it has a Squonk pin. It had the Squonk pin for the top part of it. I will show you what I mean in a minute. And it had two coils in there. Thank God this one wasn't broke. And that's so cute. .mod. This is probably what the big one was supposed to look like, but it was broke. So I don't like stuff like that. I have OCD when it comes to things I pay for, especially when I'm paying good money. I don't expect it to receive it broke. That is a big disappointment for me. Here's the key for building on the .mod RDA. This is the key you use. It's very fancy and beautiful. And right there was the drip tip. Another con is you can only use their drip tips, but they do have nice drip tips. So that is even though you can only use their drip tips, you can't use any goon style drip tips. They do give you a wide variety of drip tips that you can use, which is, it's a con and not con. It's half and half. Con for some people. Suggestive con. Here is the authenticity code, and it also matches the bottom of your RDA, which I will show you if I can get it off. Another con is I'm going to need a tool for this. It is a mess. Oh, and I did have to wash. I had to wash this. There was smudge marks all over it. You can just tell it wasn't pre-cleaned before they sent it out. It was not just ready to go. I had to clean it really well. And on the bottom, let's focus in some. It's really hard to focus in on it. Alright, so as you can see on the authenticity card and right there, it matches 18634. Very high number. And it says .RDA 24 millimeters, and it has the .mod logo, and you can see I have the Squonk pin inside, and this is the inside of the RDA. You can see you're supposed to be able to fill your bottle, your Squonk bottle, up through that. I've tried it, it did not work. Not at all. It just would not, it just wasn't going through whatsoever. The authenticity card is very nice though, and the coils they give you are very, very nice. Has a nice big well. I do leak a lot because the RDA top does not sit flush. Like, it doesn't sit very well. It's not the O-rings. The O-rings are very easily pulled. There isn't a good suction between, so you end up leaking through them cracks when you squonk. And it has .mod on there, and that is the RDA. That is the drip tip, I mean. And it screws on, so that's why you can't use other drip tips, because it does screw on, and you squonk right through there. Now, I mean, obviously I'm getting used to their squonking ability because their bottle is very soft, and I love that. It is still beautiful. I just wish they would send me some better O-rings, or send me a better RDA that does not leak, that doesn't just come off so easily. And I'm pretty sure it leaks because of the fact that of the reason that it comes off just so easily. They give you this O-ring. Okay, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Alright, so that is the RDA. The RDA is beautiful, obviously. But when you pull this lid up to see how you're squonking, to make sure you're not leaking, because the airways are so low. For a squonk, they should be higher. I don't know why you would make the air holes so low for a squonking RDA. It don't make sense. They're like at the floor. You squonk just a little bit too much and you're leaking. And even if you don't squonk a little too much, you're leaking down here because the O-rings just aren't tight. They're just not tight enough, guys. .mod, come on, get it together. You have beautiful products, but if the products don't work correctly, they're not worth the money. $65 for this RDA, and it leaks like crazy because of two reasons. The air vents are too low, and the, the O-rings to hold the bottom connection to this is too loose, so you end up leaking through that crack. Get it together. At least send better O-rings to people that spent this money and have juice everywhere. Like, there's juice everywhere. So that's what you receive with the RDA, which is fine, you know. It's a beautiful RDA. The only con I have is the two cons I have is the broken bottle. That should have never happened. Not paying $65 for an RDA. I should have not had anything broken. And look, here's another piece of plastic. And the air vents are way too low. Another con. The O-rings are too loose. Other con. 3 cons here. The whole drip tip, you can't use other drip tips with it, is a suggestive con. It doesn't really bother me so much, but it could bother other people. I like their RDAs. I mean, their drip tips. I wish it would have came with a nicer drip tip for $65, not just an Ultim drip tip. It should have came with a drip tip that says drip.mod or something. And I've heard that their Squonk pins are cheaply made, that after a while they just crack on you. I hope they fix that. I have not run into that problem, but I hope they fix that before I do. Because I don't want to have to use another mod that doesn't match my Squonk. Okay, so on to the mod. Comes with another authenticity card. Let me just wipe this down because there's juice everywhere from that RDA. The RDA leaks. It's so aggravating. So another authenticity card. Love it. It's so pretty. The only thing is, you can have a pretty authenticity card, but if you don't go through with your warranty, then the card means nothing. I've got nice cards for mods, and when I had an issue with my mod, they didn't even help me. So hopefully .mod is better with that, and they keep to their promise of warranty, and they keep to their promise that this mod works, and if you have a problem, we will help you. That is what I hope. But sadly, with most mod companies, especially if they're coming from China, they will not help you if something happens. You have to hopefully the store that you purchased it from will just return it for you if it's in the time range that they have, or they will fix it for you. One of the two. Because usually warranty cards don't mean nothing these days, especially when it comes to mods. Here is the actual mod. It is beautiful. I love it. It looks like satin. It is gorgeous. Has a pretty gold fire button. Nice fire button. Now, I heard these were used for air vents, But I don't even see why there would need air vents anyway, because you have room right there for your battery to vent, so it's not a big deal. This is gold plated, and you use this so your RDA can sit and not leak. It won't sit flush. It won't sit flush because of the O-ring, but you can guarantee that you won't have as many leaking issues because of that O-ring. That was very smart of them, especially because their lids just pop right off. I mean, that's ridiculous. Whatever. You do still have some overhang, as you can see. There is overhang. They should have made it 1 millimeter bigger, wider. Obviously, there's a bunch of people that have already reviewed this and said the same thing. You get these O-rings with it. This is for the squonk, so you don't leak. This is your this is your 18650 battery holder, and it would go in like this. You pop negative down like that. I would think it would be positive. I actually think it's positive because it looks like it would be a positive. I don't know why people say negative. And it's very classy. It's only plastic or like hard plastic, but it looks very nice and it has the air vents. It just looks very, very pretty. Very pretty. This doesn't come with it. I use this so when I'm putting juice in the bottle, I put this through it, so it doesn't leak. I put it through a straw, as you can see. This is the lid. It has a nice compartment for the battery. That is nice, so you don't get scratches or anything on your door. There is 3 magnets and nice doorway, and there's no rough edges whatsoever. Nice and smooth, great for the thumb. This is the battery. I got a 2700 in it, and it is positive down. Positive down. This is your bottle. Obviously, you won't get juice in it, but okay. So there it is, the insides. I don't know how you would get in there to clean, but there, I guess a screw right there would open it to clean it up, because it has to get gook. I would think it would get gook after a while. And you see there is 3 magnets over here too. Nice. And you unscrew this by the top. See the ridges? I love that they made it Ultim. It just looks so classy. So classy. And the bottle is super soft. It's like silicone or something. I'm not too aware. See how easy juice can come out? Oops. That is when I put this baby in here, just like that. And this stops the juice from coming out. Wipe the excess juice off. And yeah, I leave it just like that if I'm just holding this, if I'm trying to just like show you how it works and whatever. It just does a great job. Use one of these things. And I had a red one around, so I figured, hey, it matches. The bottle is so soft, like, oh, and it's such a relief because of my carpal tunnel. It helps me be able to hold it, like squeeze it without no rustling around. I do wish it came with 2 of these. It only came with 1 bottle, which for the price that it is, it should definitely came with 2 bottles. Definitely would have liked if it came with 2 of these bottles. For the price that you're paying, it should have. So you just put it right here, put it through up there, and it fits perfectly in its corner. And then you get your battery, your 2700 battery. I actually want to charge this one. And positive down, negative up, just like that. Look how nice it fits. Perfect. That is a perfect fit. And there isn't like much name branding on it except for the Dot Mod logo. Thank God this one is not as much of a juice magnet as the black one. I've seen the black one on other people's channels, and that thing looked like so gross. It was all juicied up. The red one's not much of a magnet, but it's still a juice magnet. Anything that, especially Squonks, especially this one because it has a big problem with leaking. You're gonna get juice everywhere. I've noticed the button moves around, like as you can see, the squares turns. Like, what's up with that? I don't like that. I want my button to stay still. But whatever. It fires well. Let me show you how it pulses. Drips. So easy. I'm barely touching it. So nice. Definitely don't think you can fill up there. I tried it, like I said, and it just felt like it was about to blow up in my face and juice would got everywhere else but in there. Just fill up an old-fashioned way. Honestly, no cheating. Cheating just isn't good. I just wish this bottom part, I wish this bottom part of this RDA was hugged on there better. It moves every time I move this top part to change my airway. It's very frustrating. I just don't like that about it, and I don't know. I love this. I love the Squonk. Don't get me wrong. I love all the stuff that it came with. I mean, the actual mod didn't come with much, but the RDA came with a lot of goodies, and the box is just so pretty. As you guys know, I didn't really mention much about the box because there's not much to mention. It has dot mod on the front, and it has the warnings and dot mod Squonk, silicone bottle, gel bottle, 18650 to 2700 battery adapter, one piece. That's basically all it has. These doors, both these doors come off, and you can get interchangeable doors. And your serial number that was on the card. This thing is just everywhere I look. It's from that RDA. The RDA is not worth $65 because it's so horrible about leaking. But like I was saying right here, your serial number that's on your authenticity card will match this number. If it doesn't, you do not have a real one. I would purchase this on their actual site so you know that it is safe and legit. I have no complaints about the actual Squonk mod. The Squonk mod is for $99. It's well worth it. You can also get it for $75 on other sites. Let me see. Let me actually look it up for you guys. I know this went kind of long. I'm gonna go up in personal. I'm going to go up and personal. I'm going to go up top so you can actually see me vape on it, and I can show you how it works, and I'll tell you where you can get it and all the prices. Alright, I'll be right back. Hey guys, Panda here, and I'm back. So, yeah, I'm pretty frustrated, and I apologize if this went a little long. It's just my frustration took over. The only reason I'm frustrated is because of this. Like, that makes a horrible, horrible difference in your vaping experience with a Squonk mod. Especially with the airways that are so low. First of all, you're paying for the RDA $65, for the mod $95 or $99. And then you squonk and it spills. And then if you're like, okay, you're very careful about how you squonk so you don't get it through them holes. It still leaks because of this. It's too easy to come off, which means it's not going to hold liquid very good. Come on, dot mod. That's ridiculous. Get it together. It's very frustrating when you're paying good money for something and it does not function like it should. I pull the top off to look at. I like looking at my coils when I squonk. I can't just pull this. I have to hold this down and then pull this up. I shouldn't have to do all that. I should not have to do all that. That's a big, big, humongous con. Humongous. I would not refer this RDA to nobody. Not unless they fix it. And if you fix it, you send me out one that's fixed. I'll review it and I'll see if my mind changed. But as is, I will not recommend this RDA to anybody that is squonking or that wants an RDA. Come on, dot mod. You just make great products. Look how beautiful this product is. But then you ruin it with this. It's ruined. I mean, yeah, I'm going to still use it because I spent a lot of money for it. It was not given to me. But it's ruined because now I have to constantly be careful that I don't squonk in the well, a little bit over the well, because they didn't build this RDA correctly for squonking. And it's a Squonk RDA. I'm furious. Anyway, everything else about this mod, the mod is beautiful. I have no complaints about this mod. The only complaint I would have is that the button moves with your finger. It's very moving, and it does not function all the time. It does not fire at every fire because it's chintzy. Like, you can hear it. It's really weird. But the insides are beautiful. They're all nice, gold plated. Everything's gold plated, 24 karat. Gold plated button, 24 karat. Gold plated 510, 24 karat, 25 karat. All 25 karat. Gold plated, gold plated, gold plated 510. Everything's gold plated. That's gold. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's aluminum. I'm not quite sure because I bought it and they don't have much information on their actual site about it. Let me check right now. I'll vape on it for you. I have Pancake Man. A vape's hard. Oof. Fires like a beast. Hard hitting. The bottle is so soft. Can't ask for more. God. I love the Squonk. It's the RDA I'm pissed about. If they sent me a new one to review, I would definitely review it and give a different opinion. But for $65, do not buy this RDA. It's junk. It's junk because I've heard people, their Squonk pins break and it leaks like a mother effer. And you guys know I don't really curse on my reviews, but I don't like wasting money. And this is a waste when it comes to squonking. It's not meant for squonking because it's just, come on. You go a little bit over there, it's done for. Because once it hits them O-rings, there ain't nothing stopping it. Them O-rings suck. And that's another thing. Dot mod, us reviewers need information. We need more information on these products. People want to know what they're vaping on, what kind of metal you're using, what kind of like material this is. They don't even yeah. They basically all I know is it's 24 karat gold plated 510. That's all I know. I'm pretty sure it's aluminum. That's my guess. They'll hold me on it. But it's classy, it's beautiful, it's sleek. I mean, I love it. But can I recommend the RDA? Not until they do work on it. But for the Squonk, I definitely 100% recommend this. I mean, it's easy to use. The bottle is so soft. I mean, I understand that you might have to get used to finding your way of vaping with it, squonking with it, because of it being on the opposite side. But I mean, I just squonk with my thumb, or if I'm using this finger, I squonk with this. I squonk anyway, you know, squonk with that and fire. It's not a big deal, honestly. The bottle's amazingly soft and easy, and you can get interchangeable interchangeable doors, which is phenomenal. You can go blue with red, you can go red with black, red with gold, red with blue, whatever, you know. Or if you got a black one, you can get blue, gold, red doors. I love that. And I just love how beautiful the Squonk is, and it hits like a beast. I mean, it has for a single battery Squonk mod. This is way better. This tops the rig Squonk. This tops it through the roof, because the rig Squonk messed up and used a wire to connect the battery to the 510. That was the biggest mistake they could have done, because it cuts out the voltage and you get this dramatic voltage drop. This, I have not got a voltage drop yet, and I've been using it since I got it nonstop. Have not had a dramatic voltage drop whatsoever. It's just like a die-in battery. It dies, but there's not a noticeable voltage drop at all. And the button, I wish the button didn't move around with your finger. I wish it was set in a little better. And sometimes you get misfires. Sometimes it won't fire because the button is a little crunchy. But it doesn't happen all the time, so that's good. I don't have many cons about this mod, the Squonk mod. The RDA, I do. I don't even want to get back into that. But the Squonk mod, I 100,000% recommend get this. It's worth $99. But you can also get it at breezy.com for $77.49. I knew that, but I still bought it from the .mod site just because I knew I was going to review this, and I just wanted to purchase it from the site itself. So I knew if any complaints I had, it was coming from the factory, the creator, not from not another site. And then they can say, no, it's like that because you bought it from a third-hand site or whatever. I bought it from .mod.com. So there is no way you can say that it was because of something else. And how another complaint, the packaging. $65. Now this might be nitpicking, but I don't care. For $65, I should not have had a broken piece in here. If I didn't look correctly, if there wasn't black plastic everywhere, I could have cut myself with one of these sharp edges while I pulled it out. It's not good. It's not cool. Like, I saved it for this review to show you guys, but I will be throwing it out. And it stinks because I love the packaging and it's so cute, and they put a lot of work into it. But whoever packaged it must have been rushing. It must have been the last box before the go home bell went off, because he just shoved it in there and it broke. You gotta double check your packaging, guys. We're spending $99 for this product, or $65 for this product. We want it to come in nice. We want it to come as it's supposed to, especially because we're reviewing it, open boxing. That just shows how lazy your workers can be, and it's not right. It's just not right. It's unacceptable, period. Well, that's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed my review and my rant. And thanks for watching through this whole entire long video. I appreciate that as much as I appreciate you. I love you guys. Please hit like, share, and subscribe button. I'm trying to get 300 subscribers if I can. That would be amazing. And yeah, hit that bell so you're always up to date with me, and see you next time. Bye.